This is a project that we hope takes us new places. We are opening new questions. We are very interested in the potential of art to create new insights and new understandings in viewers. We are at the Phillips Collection in Washington, D.C.
Zorana Pringle of the Yale Center for Emotional Intelligence and Pablo Tinio of the Creativity and Aesthetics Lab at Montclair State University are exploring the potential of art appreciation to affect cognition. They theorize that the process of creating art is mirrored in the way it's perceived by viewers. They're conducting studies to measure this mirroring of creativity.
My colleague Pablo and I will be facilitating a workshop that is demonstrating what the mirror model of art describes.
The mirror model argues that the aesthetic experience is the mirror reverse of the art-making process.
Putting together two disparate fields, the psychology of creativity and the field of aesthetics and empirical aesthetics. And those two fields have traditionally been separate. And in this model, they are united in one big idea.
If we look at the process of an artist creating an artwork, and we're going to use painting as an example, it begins definitely with an idea or a concept or a message that the artist is wanting to convey. And that material translation in a painting often begins with sketches, trying to work out the content, trying to work out the composition, trying to work out the structure. And then after the underdrawing, layers are built up. Finishing elements are added, touch-ups, more color, refinement of shapes, of edges, of contrast, and so forth. So that piece is now exhibited. A visitor walks in and engages with that painting. Something kind of amazing happens in terms of the perceptual process and the aesthetic engagement. The viewer actually begins where the artist left off. So the last things the artist put down is where the viewer starts in terms of the aesthetic experience.
The mirror model guides our study design.
We want to look at that connection between the aesthetic experience and the process that led to the creation of the artwork in question. And that's where the mirror model really comes in. It gives us a theoretical foundation to look at that connection between art making and art viewing.
We are starting with two studies. The first study is asking a big question of how people find meaning in art. What is it about art that creates that sense of being touched or transformed with the experience? Second, what are the cognitive benefits of engaging with art? And in particular, we are interested in art fostering creativity.
The two studies will take place in museum settings. Participants will be asked to reflect on what they find meaningful in artworks of their choosing. Others will be tested to see how encounters with artworks can foster creativity.
It's not unusual for visitors to say things like, I felt transformed, or I felt spiritual connection with a piece. You go to a specific place built to show art. Museums provide that, and people do liken it to some spiritual sort of experience. We're asking big questions. We're really going beyond the straightforward, like, what do you think of this piece based on its composition or based on the contrast of colors or lightness and darkness? We're asking big questions about meaning, about personal transformation,